sleep, Kath. For all I know, she could have gone ahead and done it already.
Well, I'm sure you're wrong. Not the Fellmans. They're so old-fashioned.
She'll do anything to keep her away from me.
Then you've got to talk to Mrs. Fellman again.
I've tried. It's like talking to a brick wall. It's useless.
Well, try harder.
Oh, look, come on, it's dreadful. She hates me.
Have you thought about asking Michael?
Oh, yeah? And risk getting another bruising.
Michael wouldn't do it again. Isn't he in enough trouble?
Yeah. Right, that's it. I'm going to go up there and sort it out. Can you drop me off?
What about work?
Ah, to hell with work. I can't sleep, so I'm not going to start doing that.
Nick? Boss wants you pronto.
Oh, I'll have to see him later.
Nick.
I'd see him now if I was you. I've already had my ear chewed.
I can't. I've got to nip out.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I think you ought to see him. Go on.
Oh, all right.
What's up with him?
Oh, he thinks Elsa's mother's packed her off to have an abortion.
Isn't that a way out for him?
No, it isn't. He wants her and the baby.
Oh, I still think he's daft.
You're not the only one. Look, I've got to go.
Listen, I don't think I'll be late tonight. I'll ring you, OK?
OK, fine.
I won't forget. I'll tell you what, if I can swing it, I'll nip out and take you for some lunch.
Oh, we're both busy. There's no need, honestly.
No. This week, well, we've hardly seen each other.
Morning. Huh. It's nearly afternoon, isn't it? What time do you call this?
Oh, away with you, man. Can't I be a bit late once in a while?
It's been twice this week already. If Turner finds out, you're in trouble. If I were you, I should lay off beer.
What do you mean?
I'm a light sleeper, me. I always have been. There's nobody else who go past my window that late at night singing Flower of Scotland.
You want your hearing tested, sunshine?
Well, there's no wrong with my eyesight, and you didn't clean this place up last night. I had to do it myself.
Ah, I forgot. Well, it's not a crime, is it?
Go and feed fish, will you?
Right.
Yeah, well, that's easy, because Mrs. Tate did tell me to do the drive.
That's right, Frank.
That's a morning's work. The fact remains you're slacking, lad. I've only been away a couple of days and the place has gone to pot.
No, it's not.
What about the big lawn?
Ah, well,
How about the weeds in the side beds? They're coming up like mushrooms.
Well, that's the weather, you see, because every time I turn my back, they just pop back up again.
Happens, they do. You should be taking advantage of this good weather, getting things straight. Now, go on. And pull your socks up.
Yes, Mr. Tate.
Used to be drivers fiddling their tacos. Now it's him sunbathing or what on earth he does on my time.
Did you have to do that in front of me? I mean, poor lad, he's got some girlfriend trouble by all accounts.
I'd have known that, I'd have told him. I know it's a cliche, but you never get anywhere when you let your private life interfere with your work.
One for Dolly, one for Kim. Oh, loads for Dad. And this is for me. Junk mail. People begging to lend me money.
What is it?
Litters a pain in the grass.
I like it. What are you going to do with these?
Well, if you insist on filling the dales with tourists, I don't want them spreading their rubbish all over the place.
Oh.
She has been fox hunting.
You what?
Oh, yeah. Never overtake on approaching a rise. Right, that'll do.
Hang on, I haven't done stopping distances.
Oh, they won't ask about that, Mark. It's boring.
Look, you've got to pass this.
I will.
I mean it, Rich.
Look, what's it all about? I'm busy.
Have you forgotten it's Ma's birthday next week?
So?
Well, she's going to be 70. We should be planning something.
I don't think she'll want a fuss.
Look, I'm talking about a celebration. But taking her out, I don't know.
A barbecue.
Oh, well, for Ma, I don't think so.
What about a party?
All right, sort it out.
Well, she's your mother. It's your idea.
Oh, Joe, you're hopeless. Look, it's got to be a surprise, and we've got to keep it a secret.
Yeah, and that means that we've got to get her out of the way to plan it.
All right, sort it out.
No. You come here and sit down. I'll make a cup of tea.
Right, come on, you. Stopping distances.
Well, I've had enough of that, Mark. I'll pass.
Hey, don't be so cocky, you. You'll regret you said that if you fail.
Joe, you know when Rachel gets this new car? Yeah. She's got to give me a lift, hasn't she?
You ask her, not me.
I'm not being your chauffeur, Mark.
Within reason you are.
Yeah, go on. Tell her.
Oh, Mum. Look, have you forgotten? I've been your chauffeur for years. Jo, have you got any ideas about this party?
Oh. I hope that kettle's on.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today?
Oh, much better, thanks. At least I've got rid of that achy feeling.
Did you drop Sam off the haymaking? Dolly?
Oh, sorry. It's this.
Your divorce.
Decree absolute. Matt and me are single people again.
Do you celebrate or what? Have a wake?
I don't know. Alan Turner said he went out and got drunk when his divorce came through.
Yeah, well, he would.
Just feel a bit strange, that's all.
Well, Rachel, all set.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Except she doesn't know what stopping distance is.
You're a bit early, aren't you? I've got to get some wool in Houghton, so I thought we could do some last-minute practice.
Yeah.
You see anything nice? Oh, no, just dabbling. Takes me back, this. I remember my driving test when I was your age.
Did you pass?
Failed with flying colours. Had to take it twice more, so be prepared.
Now, you show 'em, love. Good luck. It'll be wonderful to have another driver in the family.
Yeah, another woman driver.
Oh, typical.
Statistically, women make safer drivers.
And you know what they say about statistics?
Well, women can get cheaper insurance, so there must be something in it.
See you later.
Yeah, good luck anyway. Oh, one other thing, you know, Sarah. Pass or fail, you let Sarah drive home.
Oh, why?
Because you'll be so elated or you'll be so depressed, you'll be in no fit state to drive.
Oh, but...
It makes sense, love. It's what they do at the driving schools.
Well, it's daft. My driving's fine.
Rachel, if you're going to be stupid about it, I'll have to think twice about buying you a car of your own. Make sure she does as she's told.
I will. Come on.
Don't fail, all right?
I'm totally free. I've got more money than I've ever seen in my life before.
Would you ever marry again?
Oh, I just don't know. I feel like I'm still married to Matt. Well, they say marriage is just a piece of paper, don't they? And that's all this is.
Well, at least you've got the job here to keep you busy.
Oh, I'm certainly glad of that. I don't know what I'd do if I was sitting at home. Make a career of spending money.
No, you invest it for Sam.
I've got no worry on that score. Matt's seen to that. No, everything in the settlement's mine.
Well, I hope you won't think of leaving.
Oh, good heavens, no. No, I'm much happier working. Now the money can just stay in the building society.
I'm sure you can do better than that. Wouldn't you have a word with Frank?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Of course you could. I'm sure he could give you some good advice.
No, I'm all right as I am.
I'll get him to talk to you.
No, don't. No, I'll do that. I'm on my own now. It's about time I did something positive.
Good.
And I suppose this had better go in the drawer.
Haven't you dressed yet? Sauntered about like an old coward? Nay, I feel more comfortable like this, and I never know when I might have to get back to my bed now, do I?
Don't be so daft. There's nothing wrong with you. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Where are you going? I told you yesterday I'm going up to Emmerdale to do the accounts. But who's going to Mount Bar?
Oh, you'll cope. Look forward to next week, when Sarah comes in to look after things. That should keep you happy.
No wonder you did so well in woolen trade. You're a tyrant, an unfeeling tyrant.
Ah, Michael. I've been looking all over for you.
I needed to borrow these. You should have asked me, ma'am.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to bump into her, did I?
Yeah, she said you'd been up to our place the other day.
Listen, can't you do something about Elsa?
Don't bring me into it.
Oh, no? Not now the damage is done. Well, it was different the other week when you started interfering.
Look, Nick, it's all decided. You're wasting your time.
Look, I want Elsa. I want us both to get married.
Well, we don't want that.
This is not about what you want. It's not your baby. It's ours. Me and Elsa should be making the decisions, not you and your mum.
Yeah, well, perhaps she'll feel different when she comes back from Knaresborough. Perhaps you won't want to marry her after all.
Why? What's going to be different then?
Look, I don't want to talk about it. And don't bother coming looking for me again.
Knaresborough.
That steroid business did us no good at all.
I know, Henry.
Can't get rid of the stock. They keep on eating. Running up bills.
Oh, Henry. Sorry to bother you, but I've got to be very quick. It's about Annie's birthday on Sunday.
Oh, aye, it's her 70th, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're going to have a party for her up here, and we want it to be a surprise. So I was wondering if you could possibly get her out of the way for a couple of hours so we could prepare.
Oh, no bother. I was going to ask her out to lunch any road.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. Thank you. And you and Amos will be very welcome, of course.
I'll pass on the invitation.
Great. OK. Sorry to interrupt.
It's all right, love. Henry's just chewing my ear.
Bye.
Any way we can economise?
Just have to go careful.
There'll be plenty more chances. You'll do it yet.
What do you mean? I passed.
Well, I thought... Congratulations!
Thank you. Come on then, let's go. I'm all legal.
Just a minute, Rachel. Joe didn't want you to drive back.
But Joe won't know.
I promised him and Kate. Come on out. I'll drive.
Oh, Sarah, just to the end of the road, please.
No. You're overexcited. Anyone would be.
I feel like a big kid.
Oh, don't be daft. It's just common sense. See? You haven't even put your seatbelt on. Joe was right. You can't be too careful. Oh, what on earth? Fancy leaving a lump of rock there? How do they expect me to see that?
It's not a lump of rock. It's a bollard. The examiner told me to watch it.
I feel a right fool. What the hell am I going to tell Joe?
Another large one, Amos?
Is that OK?
Fine.
Let's hope that'll prevent people throwing their rubbish away without thinking.
Yeah, we don't want any more animals ending up like that fox.
People should cut up those plastic rings before chucking them out.
Exactly. I had to unravel a coot the other day. Got caught up in some discarded fishing line up Keller Reservoir.
It's terrible. Anyway, thanks, Mr. Wilkes.
Yeah.
Bye, Mr. Braley.
Cheers.
I will. Bye, David.
I'll get that.
What are you doing here?
Buying you a drinky.
I thought I told you to take that wire up to release payment.
I'll do it later.
Just make sure you do.
Great, Zoe.
Oh, I thought you could stick it up in the depot canteen.
This'll go down well.
Hello, Nick. I thought Dad had you chained to the mower.
It's my dinner hour.
Oh, we'll believe you.
Jack said I'd see you here, Kath.
Are you all right?
So, Michael.
Drink, Nick?
Yeah, please.
Things to do. I'll see you later. See ya.
Bye. You let it slip out. She's in Knaresborough.
Do you know where?
Well, Turner said she's at her auntie's. Her name's Feldman too, so I better find out the address from phone book.
What if she isn't there?
At least it gives me something to do. Saves me moping around just worrying about it. Look, apologise to Chris for me. I'm going to have to get off. Otherwise the boss will kill me. See you, Kath.
Yeah, OK.
Is he all right?
In a rush to get back to work.
Hope you're not rushing back.
Oh, yeah? What have you got up your sleeve?
Proposition.
If it means me skiving off, I'm sorry, not this week.
Perhaps next month.
Come on, Chris.
Our receptionist, Jenny, she handed in a notice this morning. Now, do I advertise the job or offer it to someone else?
Well, what?
What I'm saying is, I'm offering you the job.
Me? Can you see me as a receptionist?
I'm serious.
Really?
Well, we're always saying we don't see much of each other, aren't we?
But then we'd end up seeing too much of each other. Doesn't always help couples working together.
You and Jackie work together all the time.
Yes, but we didn't exactly have a choice, did we?
Think about it. I won't advertise till you've had a think.
Look, thanks for asking, Chris, but no.
It could work. Look at Kim. It worked for her. She started out as the office girl and ended up marrying the boss.
Precisely.
I suppose that's another refusal.
Yes, but it was a very original proposal.
I hope it won't stop you and Sam coming to see us.
Of course not, Ma.
I noticed you've taken off your ring, Dolly. Is that a good idea?
Why not?
Well, a young woman with a child.
Oh, you mean people might think I'm an unmarried mother and Sam's illegitimate?
That's not what I said, Dolly.
Oh, I think people in Beckendale know me well enough not to get the wrong idea, don't you?
Well, it's just a thought. There's always a risk some men might get the wrong idea.
Oh, I think I can cope with that, Ma. Don't worry. I'll see you. Bye.
Bye, love.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Wilkes. Mr. Wilkes. What is it now? I can't manage optic. Every time I reach up, I get this stabbing pain in the back of my neck. Oh, well, you said it. You're becoming a pain in the neck. Why don't you pull yourself together? But my barkeeping days might be over. I'll not be able to pull a pint next. Nonsense. You've got plenty of life left in you. Do you ever hear Annie complaining? And she's older than you are, and all. Oh, in fact, she's got her 70th birthday coming up. And Kate was telling me up at Emmerdale they're going to throw a party for her. And we are both invited. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it will be for me. I told them I didn't think you'd be able to manage the journey.
Come on. Down you were back.
Just one more, sir. Come on, I'll treat you, man.
No, come on.
No, I said I'll pay.
Where's our money coming from?
What money?
You were in here all last night, and you've spent best part of a tenner since I've been in this afternoon.
Well, I'm earning, aren't I?
And you're paying for a wife and kid, and a damn great fine. Don't you dare serve him, Amos.
Noted, give me greater pleasure.
Is the oil still spilling out?
There's probably none left.
Oh, no. I'm really sorry about this, honestly.
It's your birthday on Sunday, isn't it, Annie? Have you got anything planned?
Planned?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. It's not something I want to be reminded of. I think I'll let it pass like all the others.
Oh, how did it go, love?
I passed.
Oh, fantastic.
Well done.
Well done.
Hey, how did you do?
She passed.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fantastic, I knew you would. What's happening? Hey, she passed. Hey, well done.
Wonderful.
The thing is, we've had a bit of an accident.
An accident? You never let her drive home.
It was me, Joe. I was driving.
Oh, what happened?
I drove over a broken bollard. I just didn't see it. All the oil spilled out.
Well, is it the crankcase? Oh, you split the crankcase and you've driven it.
I'm sorry. If I'd let Rachel drive, it wouldn't have happened.
I've taken the wire. What's next?
Spare tanks want cleaning out.
Right. What are you doing?
Checking.
Checking what?
Just checking. Checking that none of these have gone missing.
I'll be over doing the tanks then.
Why the hell didn't you phone?
I just wanted to get back.
But God knows the damage you've done running it without oil.
I'm sorry.
First Kathy's car, now this. You're getting to be a liability.
Joe, this wasn't my fault.
It was my fault. Perhaps I can help with the repair costs.
No, there's no need for that, really, Sarah.
I'll have to tow it to a garage.
Well, can I come?
No, you finish off hay-making with Mark. Now, go on.
Come on, love, it's all right, really.
Why didn't they have the sense to phone?
I don't know.
My gearbox will be red hot.
It's only a car, love.
What's going on, Amos? There isn't a glass wash now, dear. I feel poorly. What's wrong now?
I wish I knew, Mr. Wilkes. Hang on, hang on. Can this be your trouble? that colour, it's like a knife edge.
Oh, well...
You're not supposed to have colours like that. It's chafing, that's all.
Chafing? You mean that...
I mean that your rash is naught but a neck for red raw. Use sparingly. You've become so obsessed with smartness, you've gone over the top, that's all.
Are you sure it's no dose?
Positive. You're like that fox with the plastic round its neck. Yeah, and don't do it again, or I'll call the vet. Now, roll up your sleeves and get out here.
It's all Joe's fault. You should have trusted me to drive home.
It's only a couple of weeks and you get your own car. Hey, do you reckon I could have a spin round the farm in it?
No way, Mark. It's going to be mine.
Well, I reckon Joe should make you share it.
No, Mark. It's my independence. I don't have to fit in with anyone else when I'm driving.
Talk about selfish.
No, it's important to me.
Well, I still need lifts, you know.
I'm not going to be your taxi driver. No school, a car. It's my freedom.
So how much have you got on deposit?
50,000.
Really?
Yes, it's my share of an insurance payout.
Thank you.
Matt was left this farm and the builders managed to burn it down.
Well, it'd bring a tidy sum of interest if you just leave it where it was.
Kim seemed to think I could do better.
You could. I could get you to invest in Tate's.
Really?
No, just joking. What about a house?
I've only just moved in here.
As an investment?
Well, the houses round here, most of them are going for far more than I've got, even tiny cottages.
You could get a mortgage. Property is still a good investment, and you'll have somewhere to go when you leave here.
I hope this isn't my notice.
Of course not. But we all grow old, and we've all got to retire sometime. It's a pity you missed out on Joe Sugden's place.
Why, there are plenty of houses for sale.
So you're going to start looking.
Maybe.
Give me a shout if you need any help.
Yes, I will. Thanks.
There you go.
I wish it had poison in it.
Don't be daft.
Well, I should be out driving now, seeing my friends from school.
I thought you were meant to be out tedding the hay.
Just having a drink.
How is it?
Crankcase is gone, gearbox is at it.
It's a write-off, love.
Will you be able to buy a new car with the insurance?
Doesn't work like that. They only give you what they think the car is worth, which is nowhere near what it'll cost to repair.
Oh, God.
Which means I'll have to buy us a new car. Therefore, Rachel, the new Mini I promised you, if your results came through, can't afford it.
But you're selling Demdike.
That's for the farm, love. Sorry.